me and a group of my really close friends started Hockey Players for Kids just about a year, maybe a year and a half ago. I went into a Ronald McDonald house, actually. It was the first visit that I made, and they made such a big deal about it. They wanted to put it on the news, and they wanted to make such a big deal out of this one visit. And I was like, well, you know, wow, like this is such a big deal to them, you know, because there, anytime they get the opportunity to deal with minor celebrities like we are, you know, when it can get on the news, it makes people think with their checkbooks about the organization that you're helping, right? So, so I just got to see how, you know, how much more of an impact we can have over hockey players as compared to when you're just sort of regular Joe working a job. I started doing that and bringing some guys with me, and guys just started enjoying doing the things that we were doing and wanted to start their own stuff in different cities and that, and it's just sort of grew from there.
First got involved with HP4K when Dustin here came on board here in Cincinnati last year, about halfway through the season.
Right after Christmas, he had a few things going on, and he asked me if I'd like to join, and I jumped on it right away. I started with Hockey Players for Kids a little bit last year. Dustin kind of introduced it and did a lot of charity stuff last year, so that's kind of first involvement.
I got involved with Dustin and HP4K this year after I met him. Just doing a bunch of community stuff around here, YMCA after school programs.
Just got talking to Dustin this fall about Hockey Players for Kids, and it seemed like there was a lot of opportunity for developing, you know, their marketing communications just to make it bigger.
We started here in Cincinnati doing some different things, and it really took on in the community, and the other guys were getting pretty excited about the things that we were doing in different cities. Right now we've done some floor hockey lessons at a YMCA after school program. We were doing that every Monday for a while, so that was pretty fun, because there's a whole lot of kids in Cincinnati that have never touched the hockey stick, so a bit of a learning curve for us on that. The first 15 seconds the ball dropped the first game, there was like 10 kids in tears because it was just wild axes swinging around.
You know, some of the kids try to incorporate different sports. You got the baseball players sliding all over the gym, and little guys playing air guitar that want to play in bands, and Michael Jackson, we had Michael Jackson, we call him Shake and Bake, but he was at, he had some, you know, two-step moves, and he was flying around the gym dancing.
This little guy, William, he, I don't know, he's about 1.5 feet tall, it seems like, and he's kind of maybe lacks a little bit of confidence or something like that, so we tried to get him involved, and one day we kind of managed to get him right in front of the net, and he scored a goal, and he was pretty excited, so we got him over, and one of the other guys kind of gave him a little miniature interview, and he was telling us how he did it and what it took and how he had to work really hard, and so that for me has been the best too.
So we do some visits to the Boys and Girls Club where guys can rotate. They got different rooms and different things going on, so some guys will help with the homework, and some guys will play some different games, and usually in the gymnasium there's some basketball going on or this or that.
With the Boys and Girls Clubs, there's a lot of kids out there that are at those places that don't come from the most well-off backgrounds and have had a bit of a tough road, and it's just fun to just kind of get to know those kids and spend some time with them, play some games, and just get their minds off school and home life and everything else they're kind of going through.
We had one session with the Boys and Girls Club. Got introduced to basketball a little bit. The kids are pretty good. It wasn't necessarily my specialty, so I learned a few things that day.
We've partnered with Children's Hunger Alliance at Christmas time for, they put on a pond hockey fundraiser that we sort of did all the on-ice instructing. It was just a big 3-on-3 hockey game with 20 of the guys from the Cyclones here in Cincinnati.
Just gave them some free ice time basically, and you know, let them play cross ice against each other, and then watching them shoot on one of our kind of our backup goalies. I can remember if I was 8 or 10 years old, that would have been probably the highlight of my year, so it was good to see all the smiles that way.
I think we all look at it like, you know, let's get out, let's do something, you know, have some fun, and we go, and there hasn't been an event or anything that I've been a part of with this that I haven't gone and had a blast and had a lot of laughs, and the kids have been the same way.
I think my favorite thing about HP4K is just some of the kids and the characters that you get.
If you have a bad couple of games or something, then you go visit some kids, you always walk away with a smile and feel pretty good about things, so it's a great way to cheer up your day, if nothing else.
This is such a great, easy way for professional hockey players to get involved in their communities.
It's come so far in a very short time, and I think it's, you know, the sky's the limit pretty much.